5 shocking reasons why you should think twice before remarrying. After 70, according to senior life experts. Do you know why remarrying after 70 often brings more regret than happiness? If you're over 70 and considering tying the knot again, this might be the most important video you watch today. At first, remarriage can feel like a second chance at happiness. Someone to share meals with, talk to, and enjoy life's quiet moments. But for many seniors, it leads to unexpected stress, financial risk, and even legal complications. This isn't about being negative. It's about being wise, prepared, and protecting the life you've worked so hard to build. Before you walk down the aisle again, here are 5 truths you need to know. 1. Financial vulnerability. By your 70s, you've spent decades building your savings, pension, and home. But one legal signature, one trip down the aisle, can put all that at risk. Even if your partner has the best intentions, marriage legally merges your financial worlds. If they have debt, medical bills, or adult children expecting support, you could become responsible for it all. For example, Ellen, 74, remarried a kind widower from her church. She didn't know about his medical debt. Within 2 years, her retirement savings were drained, and her will had been revised under pressure. What began as love turned into financial panic. At this stage in life, financial stability isn't just about money. It's about peace of mind, dignity, and independence. Always protect your assets before saying, "I do." 2. Health responsibility. Overload. When you remarry after 70, you're not just sharing your heart. You're often sharing someone else's health journey. By now, most of us are already juggling our own medications, doctor visits, and dietary needs. Adding a spouse with complex medical issues can push you into caregiver mode again. Patricia, 76, remarried a sweet, funny man. Within a year, he suffered a stroke. She became his full-time caregiver, neglecting her own health until she was exhausted, depressed, and on the verge of collapse. Before you remarry, ask yourself honestly, am I willing and able to take on another person's healthcare needs today, tomorrow, and every day after that? Your well-being matters just as much as anyone else's, maybe even more now than ever. 3. Legal complications. One of the biggest hidden risks of remarriage after 70 isn't emotional, it's legal. Marriage can completely change your estate plans, inheritance rights, and benefits. In many states, a new spouse automatically gains legal rights to your property and assets, even if your will says otherwise. Carol, 81, remarried a man she met at church. When she fell ill, her new husband became her legal decision maker, sidelining her daughter. The family ended up in court fighting over medical decisions and inheritance. Without careful legal planning, updated wills, trusts, or prenuptial agreements, remarriage can create chaos for you and your loved ones. At this stage of life, clarity and protection are everything. 4. Loss of personal freedom. After decades of raising families, working hard, and making sacrifices, your 70s should be a time to finally live on your own terms. But remarriage often means giving up some of that freedom. Shared routines, compromises, and family dynamics can disrupt your hard-earned peace. Florence, 76, remarried after 5 years alone. At first, she loved the companionship, but soon she missed her quiet mornings, solo vacations, and control over her own home. Every little change feels like a loss, she said. Ask yourself, are you truly ready to trade independence for shared decision-making again? Sometimes Peace and personal space are more valuable than partnership. 5. Financial entanglement. Remarriage at 30 or 40 means building wealth together. Remarriage at 70 is different. It's about protecting what you've built. Without proper planning, your assets, pensions, and Social Security benefits can become entangled with your spouse's debts, obligations, or family expectations. Gerald, 82, remarried after losing his wife. Within 2 years, he was paying off his new wife's medical bills, supporting her adult son, and selling the vacation home meant for his daughter. Without legal safeguards, you risk undoing decades of work in just a few signatures. Be cautious, have open conversations, and protect your legacy. Final thoughts. By the time we reach our 70s, we've endured love, loss, sacrifice, and joy. Life teaches us that happiness isn't always about gaining more. Sometimes it's about holding on to what matters most. Loneliness is real, and the desire for companionship is natural. But companionship doesn't have to come from remarriage. It can come from deep friendships, family bonds, community connections, and even rediscovering yourself. You don't need to prove your worth through marriage. You're already whole. Before saying, "I do," again, take a moment to say, "I deserve peace. I deserve freedom. I deserve security." Because at this stage in life, you truly do. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can make informed decisions about love, life, and independence after 70.